Hey everybody, it's Jordan, your average Joe, and today I'm going to be showing you a few of my favorite makeup products. We're just waiting for my cat to finish throwing up. Okay, hi everybody. You might notice that my hair looks a little bit lighter than it did the last video, and that's because I ran out of my overtone rose gold conditioner, and so the color is faded out quite a bit over the last week. I need to get some more to get that vibrant pink, but right now I'm kind of enjoying the pastel yellow thing. If it's a vibe, we'll call it a vibe. Basically, anyway, so today, this video is going to be talking about some of my favorite makeup products. I don't have anything on my face right now because I want to put it on my face. It's not going to really be a get ready with me because I'll do a lot of the makeup off camera, so I could just talk about the products more. But yeah, so my hamster's on her wheel, hold on. Anyway, so yeah, my face, it's bare face. We will be talking about makeup today. And if you are interested, the winner from last week's giveaway will be contacted this evening, and I will announce who it is in like an Instagram story or a community post, but I will announce it on my Instagram for sure, so make sure you follow me on there if you're interested in that. And anyway, yeah, so if you know, makeup is your thing, if an average person is your thing, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to be notified every time I upload a video. I upload every Friday. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, so I have my hair clipped back. It's a vibe. And I'm moving my mirror. What's up, girl? Anyway, I've got my base products in front of me. Sorry, let me push the camera back just a little bit because I was like, I feel like I'm fixing your face. Give me 1 second. There we go. You can see me better. Also, my son is crying in the background. I'm sorry. He does not like to be left out of filming, but he has to be left out of filming because he is 2. So, anyway. So, I've got my base products in front of me. And we're just starting off with like the idea that I've already like prepped my face with like moisturizer and everything. I did my face routine hours ago. This is the afternoon at this point. So basically I've got my base stuff in front of me and we'll start there. And the very first step I always do is primer. So I've got 2 primers in front of me, and one of them is fairly new to me, but I've been really enjoying it. And one of them is one I've used for a while. And I have 2 different ones because they sort of do different things, but one of them is the Lancome primer, not foundation. It's this one right here. Okay. And this one is like pore filling. It's really good. It leaves a very smooth, almost like silicone-y feeling base without really being but yeah, this one is a smoothing primer. Now this one is the Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer by e.l.f. A much different price point than what this one is at, honestly. This one, if you've tried the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, is it Hydro Grip? Whatever it is, the Milk Makeup gripping primer, whatever it is. This is a very similar effect at a much lower price point. And so this one is more of a tacky primer if you want, you know, your makeup to stick for hours. So I'm actually going, oops, I knocked over some stuff.
It's fine.
We're fine. I'm actually going to use the Lancome one today because I don't need the makeup to stay on for a long time. But yeah, so we'll put the e.l.f. one to the side, but this one is a really good one. I use this for like, if it's really warm outside, I will use this one because the makeup's not like sweating off my face. I'm inside today and I have AC on, so I don't need to really worry about the makeup melting off. I'm going to actually use the Lancome one just because I like this one. This is the one I've used the longest. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this off camera, but before I do that, I actually want to go through the base products that I use with that. We'll go over the foundation and concealer and stuff and then do a jump to show you everything, okay? So I am actually a huge fan of Lancome makeup, specifically their base products, but they're kind of pricey, so, you know, I have several drugstore alternatives, but if we're talking about my favorite products, ones that I use the most, I'm going to show you the ones that I use the most. So the foundation that I actually use is the Lancome Ultra Wear foundation in the shade something. Oh, this shade back here. Okay. And I really like this. It's a buildable coverage. I'm more of like a light to medium. I just can't talk today. I'm so sorry. This is very weird. It's very light to medium coverage, but it's buildable, so you can do more of a full medium coverage, okay? So I like this because you can start small and kind of build up. And I have one that's an e.l.f. Foundation that I also like. You'll notice that I have a lot of e.l.f. alternatives because they're doing a pretty good job of, you know, duping these more expensive brands. But yeah, so in terms of concealer, I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's this one. Ow, I just hit my elbow. In the color Creme Brulee. And this one's more of a yellowy, so I have like pink undertones with my skin. So I go for ones that are like, foundation is cool base, my powders are cool, but I actually tend to do more of a yellow concealer because I have dark circles. If you look at dark circles, it's my life. It's a vibe. But orange neutralizes purple in dark circles, and I don't really like color correcting concealers that much, so I go with the yellowy ones, and it seems to do an okay job of like the brightening and coverage part. So there's that. And then for setting powder for under my eyes specifically, I have the tried and true Laura Mercier setting powder. It's the translucent setting powder. I feel like this is kind of always popular on YouTube, you know, like, oh my god, I keep dropping everything today. 1 second. Okay, let's try that again. Anyway, Laura Mercier setting powder. It's, you know, kind of expensive. It's kind of bougie. The Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. Sorry, I'm not like itching my arm. I hit my arm before I came in, so there's like a red spot and it kind of hurts. So I'm like rubbing the paint away, if that makes sense. But yeah, the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder is actually really good. I like that just as much as the Laura Mercier one. So, but honestly, I'm trying to get through this one so I can switch to that one. If you'll kind of look, there's like half of it's used so far. Powder takes a while to get through, but I like them both fairly equally. I mean, I just thought I'd show you this one because it's there. And then for an all over like setting the face powder, I used to use loose powder for it, but I have decided that like I like the pigmentation of pressed powders, and so I also have a dual finish Lancome pressed powder that, let me take the little brush part out. It's a little pressed powder here, and I'll use this to set the rest of my face. This is in the color 140. Here we go, this one. And so I use these in conjunction with each other. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and apply these to this face, and then we will talk about some other makeup, okay? So I do not contour. I think I said that in a video before. I'm pretty sure I said that in like my first Get Ready With Me. But I bronze and use blush, and I use highlight. So my favorite bronzer is the Park Ave Princess Bronzer from Tarte. And she looks like this. Very like neutral bronze. It smells so good. But I use this one a lot. I wanted the Park Ave, like the set, but it always sold out, and so I never got that. But I was able to get my hands on this, and so I use this one all the time. And then my favorite blush is, I talk about this palette like all the time, so it should not be any news if you are familiar with me at all. I mean, I appreciate those who have watched my videos, so if you know you've seen me talk about this before, I'm sorry, but not sorry. It's a great blush palette. But it's the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush. I am not okay. Anyway, the Moon Prism Blush palette from Lunar Beauty. So I'm trying to like let you see it without too much like reflection, but this is what it looks like. These three are my favorite. Lately I've been getting into this one a lot. And then Gravity is really nice if you want to like darken up your bronze a little bit, give it like a blushy tone. So I use that a lot. I also have a Cheek Leaders Pink Squad palette from Benefit that I use a lot too. But once I got my hands on this, this is where it's at. That's where it's at. So I'm going to go ahead and bronze, blush, and highlight, and then I will be back. Okay. So I've got my base products done. My face is all blushed and glittery and set. And I may have went a little heavy on the blush today, but I'm kind of dig it. It's a good time. So that's the base products that I use. I keep looking at my mirror is like, so you're here. My mirror is right here. And I keep looking at my mirror because I'm like, girl, you're just so gorgeous. Just on an ego trip, it's fine. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of my favorite eye products out. We're going to go ahead and grab my eyebrow stuff, my mascara, and eyeshadow, and talk about the look that I want to go through with that today. Okay, so I've got all of my eye products, eyebrows, stuff like that in front of me. And when I'm done with my base, I will usually do my eyebrows first. Now, I have done heavier eyebrows before. Like, this is the shape of my eyebrows at this point. I don't pluck them or anything. This is just them. They used to be fuller, but I was part of the overplucking of the 2000s, and so my eyebrows are permanently this shape. And so I don't have a ton to go off of. And they're very light for eyebrows. I mean, they're not like white blonde, but they're light enough. So I usually put something in them. But on a day-to-day, if I'm doing my makeup, I usually go heavier on the base, but lighter on like eyes and stuff. And so my go-to eye products are both from Benefit. They're the Brow Micro Filling Pen, which is this one, which has the little like eyebrow hair things in them. It looks like you're drawing individual lines. There is a Benefit, like, I don't know what it's called. It looks like the brow setter, which is my other favorite product. It's this clear brow gel. I use it every time I do my eyebrows. It looks like this, and I used to use that one in conjunction with these two, but I just have not repurchased it recently. And so, I mean, I feel like my eyebrows still look okay without it, but I would use that too. I'll insert a picture here of the product that I'm talking about. But those are my eyebrow products. And then for my eyes themselves, I use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, this right here, to prime my lids. In terms of mascara, I love the Wander Beauty Mile High mascara. I am almost out. I'm at the end of like picking stuff up on my wand, so I'm going to need to repurchase this soon because I have several that I'm going through. I have a Benefit one, a MAC one, and a Lancome one that I like, but this has been my go-to since I got it. And it gives you like the long wispies. It doesn't give you a ton of volume, it gives you length. And I don't usually like thick eyelashes, I like long eyelashes. And then in terms of actual eyeshadows, so I have several palettes. I have a ton of palettes. And I was going to use one of those, but realistically, when I was looking at my makeup, there are two things that were just closer than everything else because I use them all the time. And they are my Kaja bento boxes, the little eyeshadows. I got both of these in FabFitFun add-ons, so, you know, not sponsored, but like, hey, might be worth checking out FabFitFun if you want to try to find these on a discount. But I have the chocolate dahlia and toasted caramel ones, and I love these. Like, look how beautiful that is. And this one's more peachy, pinky. I've used this one more. But I was going to use one of those as an eyeshadow look today. So on a day-to-day, I do more neutral makeup. I normally would wear more makeup if I'm filming, and I am filming right now. But I want to show you my favorite products that I would use just regularly. I'm going to go ahead and do my eye stuff off camera, and then I will be back to show you the final part of that. And then we will finish up with lip products and go from there. Okay, I like how I said I was going to go neutral and still went smoky. So yeah, so that's what we ended up with instead. But I used the, there it is, the chocolate dahlia Kaja bento box, and that's what I did for my eyes. And so we are on the final step for lips, and I have just started getting into lip products this year. I've been getting into them and experimenting and, you know, figured out what I actually like for lip products. And so I picked out 3 that I use the most. These are the ones that I like the best. So I used the Hello brand chapstick first to actually prime my lips. I have the MAC Prep and Prime one, but I don't know where that's at right now. I have a lot of stuff that seems to have disappeared in the move, so I will find it eventually. But for now, I have this. And then in terms of actual product, I have a Clinique Bear Pop. It's a lipstick. It's this color. And I have a Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Kissability that I've been really liking. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on, and then we'll kind of do a full face reveal and finish everything up. All right, I'm back. I have a full face. It's all finished. Also, I can see you again because I had to take my glasses off while I was doing my makeup. But yeah, so that is a full face using my favorite makeup products. What are your favorite makeup products? Are some of my favorites your favorites, or do you have recommendations for products that I might like more? Just let me know. Leave some comments below. Talk about, you know, what are your favorite things to use, and I will definitely check them out. I'm always up for trying new makeup and recreating, you know, similar looks like these. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed the video today. I'm sorry it was really all over the place. I hope it came out okay. You know, editing me might, you know, hate this video, but oh well, it's fine. Anyway, I hope you are all having a wonderful day, and I will see you all next week. Let's be average together, everybody. Bye.